If you want to know the secret of making Kala Chana Masala without using onion and garlic, then this recipe is for you. Hello friends, welcome to Nidhi's Creative Zone. In today's video, I am going to share with you delicious recipe of healthy Kala Chana Masala without compromising the taste and the texture. Let's start the recipe. Here I have taken 1 cup of Kala Chana or black chickpea. This is the chana from the family of chickpea. You have to wash it and then soak it overnight. Here I have already soaked it overnight. Now you can see the difference in the size. These are the ones that is normal and these are the ones after soaking. So you have to soak these black chana or kala chana overnight. Take a bowl, add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2 teaspoon of cumin coriander powder and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, half teaspoon of black pepper powder. Add red chili powder according to your taste. I am going to add 1/4 of red chili powder. Now add dry mango powder or amchur powder, and after that add few drops of water, about a teaspoon, and then mix it. Make sure there is no lumps when you are preparing this mixture, and this is ready. Now set this mixture aside. Today I am using instant pot, but if you want to make it in regular pressure cooker, so you have to boil the black chana first. Select saute function for about 17 minutes. Take 1 tablespoon of oil into the instant pot liner. Let the oil hot. Then add 1 pinch of asafoetida or hing. It will enhance the taste of the recipe. Then add 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Let it crackle. Slightly saute it. To prepare the thick gravy, here I have taken 3 chopped tomatoes, 2 to 3 green chilies chopped, 1 inch piece of chopped ginger and handful of cilantro or dhania. Add green chili and chopped ginger pieces into the hot oil and saute it for about couple of minutes so that the oil turns aromatic. Then add 3 chopped tomatoes and stir it. Mix everything. Keep on stirring and then add the dry spices that we have mixed with the water. Add all the dry spices and add little water into the bowl and then add this water so that all the dry spices came in that. Now stir it continuously for about 1 minute so that everything is mixed. Now add half teaspoon of salt. Again stir it until the salt mix for about couple of minutes. Now cover the lid and cook it for about 4 to 5 minutes, stir in between. After 5 minutes, open the lid and you will notice the tomatoes are perfectly cooked and soft. You can see, stir it. Now you have to cook it until it starts leaving the oil. Within 2 minutes it starts leaving the oil. At this point add 1 tablespoon of freshly grated coconut. If you don't have it, you can totally skip that, but if you have it, add this. It will enhance the flavor of this recipe. Saute it for about 1 minute and within 1 minute you will notice it's perfectly cooked gravy ready. At this point add this chickpea or you can say kala chana. This is not the boiled one, but if you are using the pressure cooker one, then you have to boil it first. But if you are using the instant pot, use it as is, just soak it. Now again saute it for about couple of minutes and then add 1.5 cup of water. I want this gravy to be semi thick, so that's why I am adding 1.5 cup of water, but if you want more thick or thin, you can adjust the quantity of water. Give it a quick stir and at this point check the salt. If you need, you can add more. I need little bit more, so I have added. Again stir it and then cancel the saute function before you close the lid. Whistle is on ceiling and the saute function I have already cancelled. Now set it on the pressure cook mode on high pressure for about 12 minutes because kala chana take more time to cook. After 12 minutes I will show you. Now it shows a low 10. I am going to switch off the function and I am going to wait until the pin went down. So you can see here the pin went down. It's been about 10-15 minutes. Open the vessel and now carefully open the lid because it is still very hot. Wow! Look at the texture of the gravy. Isn't it look so yummy? And all the aroma of the ingredients, it's so yummy, delicious, healthy and tasty. You have to try this recipe. And though if you don't like onions or garlic into the curries, then this is the good option for you. And you have seen the chanas are perfectly cooked. Garnish it with some cilantro and this is done. One more time you have to stir it and you are all sorted. You can serve it hot in lunch, dinner, or you can sprinkle some onions if you want to and some chopped tomatoes and eat as an evening snack. It is so delicious, healthy and flavorful. Hope you like this easy recipe of Kala Chana Masala, and if you do so, then do give it a try and let me know in the comment section below how you find this recipe. If you find this recipe helpful, then don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook page. Thank you, thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next delicious healthy recipe. Thank you, thanks for watching.